Okay, so we are reviewing how to find the slope from a graph because this is something that we are struggling with. So let's try to clear it up today. So when you're finding the slope from a graph, the first thing you need to do is choose 2 points. Okay? When you choose 2 points, they have to be where those grid lines in the background are crossing, okay? So if you look at this first point, I can't choose that because you see how it's in the middle of this square, right? It's in the middle of the white space. I don't know where it is. It's not at 1, it's not at 2. I could say it's at 1.5, but I don't know. So you can't choose that one. You got to find points you can work with. So as I travel up this line, here's the first point that I can use. See how it's where 2 of those lines in the background cross? That's how you know it's a point you can use. Keep traveling up the line. The next point is here. And that's it. Those are the only 2 points on this line we can use to find the slope. So that's your first step. I am going to focus on using rise over run today instead of the slope formula. So I'm actually not going to use this formula because it takes longer and we need to understand the other way. Okay? So the second step is we're going to say rise goes in the numerator. Rise is how far up or down do I go to get from this first point to this second point. Okay, so we're just going to count it out. And make sure you know what you're counting by. So for the y-axis, we're counting by 1s. And for the x-axis, we're counting by 1s. So perfect. So I go up 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my numerator. Then I do my run. That's right to left. And that's going to go in my denominator. So to get from this first point to the second point, we stopped here. So to get there, I just go 1 space to the right. That's 1. And then finally, you're going to write the fraction. And simplify if needed. Hopefully, if you choose the right 2 points, you won't need to simplify. So the slope is 4 over 1 or 4. That's it. You also know how to use the formula. So if rise over run isn't working, then you would say this is the point 2, 2, and this is the point 3, 6. Okay? And then you would have to label x1, y1, x2, y2, and plug it into the formula. But I'm not going over that today because you already know how to use the slope formula. I'm going over rise over run because most people in 2 of our homerooms are still saying they don't know how to find slope from a graph. Okay? So that's all we're going to do today is rise over run.